Greetings. For as long as I can remember, I've had this very specific definition of music and a specific sound associated with it that had come into my head whenever I thought of it. As a musician, I constantly try to narrow down music, because the way music is described in the world makes absolutely no sense. I've always seen other musicians talk about how music is everywhere. Every sound is music when you listen close, and the way they say it is meant to be taken very literally. But you see, that cannot be possible. Where's the line? Not every sound can be considered music, because then music would be equivalent to sound, and sound would be equivalent to music. At that point, why differentiate it? Why have the same meanings but two different words? Not to mention most don't use music and sound interchangeably. I've never heard the sound of a spinning fan followed by the words, "Ah, such beautiful music." At that point, ASMR is literally just music. So if no one's gonna draw the line, I will, because music is not and has never been a synonym for sound. Alright, first, music must be made with the intention of being music. We've already discussed how music has a very loose definition, which brings me to my next point. It must follow basic music rules, such as sequence notation, keys, and time signature. Speaking of things music related, musical instruments. I feel as though this would be obvious. Musical instrument, instrument of music, instrument as in a tool for specific work, musical instrument as in a tool made for the purpose of music. A musical instrument is an instrument made specifically for music, but somehow many think anything that makes sound is an instrument. I don't know how this is debatable. There are so many people who think your voice is an instrument, and if that's true, why is the instrumental of a song the mix that specifically lacks singing? I'm sorry, but your voice is not an instrument. And I don't know about you, but if music is made with anything but an instrument, is it really music? Alright, I'm a bit split with this one. If music can't be random sounds, what happens when you make music that follows the rules but is just a random object? The definition becomes even more loose. So, for the sake of drawing the line, music must also be made with instruments. It just doesn't sit right without it. Alright, but here's another thing. Songs. Music is not equivalent to a song, so where's the relationship? There are many songs out there that don't use the rules of music. What are you going to do? Not call it a song? What is it then? They've officially been released as songs with the intention of being songs, even if some are quite literally annoying. I don't know. That part's up to you. This is too complicated. I'm out of here. See ya. Farewell. Dead Walrus.